if you're ever thinking of going to three components, you're ever going to think of building a business that will grow, outlive you, and make a lasting impact, you must have what we call strategic direction, the vision and strategic direction. For me, no business will work without a vision. If you can't see it, what will people give you money? How will people support you? Sometimes, let me tell you something. Just staying with friends to share your vision is enough for somebody to give you that 200 million you are looking for.
Welcome back to Signals 91.3, and we are live discussing leading organizational growth. A very special thanks to Adeshola Balogun and the entire BNI Safari team for making this possible. Because it's not easy to drag. No, not drag. The word is not drag. It's not easy to bring. I plead the fifth. Now, is a dynamic and result-driven strategist, a versatile business leader, and transformational mentor with over 25 years of proven experience in leadership, management, and organizational growth. Is a key strategist of 360 Insight Concept Limited, executive director of Business Network International, and the MDC of Edge Kit Global Solutions Limited. In fact, they're finding their voice with a strong foundation in business strategy, sales development, client relationship management, which is very good at operational leadership and risk management. It has built a reputation for turning challenges into growth opportunities. Is passionate about leveraging strategic insights, people-centered leadership, and data-driven decision-making to deliver measurable impact, sustainable business success. Now, one of the things that drove me to him was the first one. We had a Zoom meeting, and he was like, "You have to show yourself." I say, "Hi, God, some of us that are hiding like this, it's okay." And then the next time, he was having a conversation with someone, and he broke down what the woman needed to do, and that was my light bulb. It can't be hiding in. But my own is different. Your own, you need the knowledge that comes with yours. So I have with me Tom Ebong. Welcome to Signals on 91.3.
Hi, good morning, everyone joining us all over the world. It's a great pleasure to be here this morning.
You know, when somebody sound like that, you know that I'm stressed. No, well, I didn't stress. Now we're discussing organizational growth. Now, when we talk about organizational growth, see how long it is long. My team. The grammar is plenty. But what we're saying is every business, from startup to SME to MSMEs, right? They need growth. And growth can be indifferent, from the guy who sells small chops, to the man who is doing laundry, to the man who is selling Nkobi, to the woman who is making bespoke outfit. They need growth. What then is growth? Because I was having a conversation with somebody yesterday, and I said to her, everybody says structure, but what they don't say is structure is expensive. Now, in your 25 years, download it for us.
Oh, God. All right. Just like your topic went goes, leading organizational growth. Growth here, for me, it's in context. Every business, for me, business is life, right? What it means is that you're looking at expanding the business. The basic word, the buzzword for everybody here should be expanding the business. Basic growth.
Okay.
Of course, everybody wants to expand the business. But if you, in expanding the business, you must look at it from three different layers. The first one is when you talk about leading organizational growth. First place should look at it from the point of sustainability. Most time people look at business from short-termism.
Okay.
What I can get now, how I can pay my bills, pay my school fees. That's the basic thing sometimes why people come into business. But I think we should begin to look at business from the point of long-termism. When you look into the future, 15, when you plan strategically for with a long-termism mindset, 15, 14, the foundation you will put, the foundation in terms of capacity, intellectual capacity, emotional capacity, social capacity, the various capacity you put will come with depth than when you're planning in terms of short-termism. So for there to be, for you to lead a sustainable or I mean, organization with growth, I talked about sustainability, not just opening it. The next one is scalability. That's to be scalable, sustainable, scalable. And the third part should be long-term impact. Long-term impact. So if you are building your business through these three layers, I talked about
Sustainability, scalability, and then long-term
impact, then to give you a very strong dynamics and strong foundation for you to build in terms of long-termism and build a business that will outlive you.
Okay, so there's this thing that we say that most Nigerians, we don't have long-term legacy business ahead. Legacy business where the business has gone 20, 30 years and the children don't want to take over from you because they don't understand. And then you're wondering, we keep every day, every Nigerian, every hardworking Nigerian wakes up to earn a living, to run a business, to make income. And then we do all of that. And then it's time to say, okay, can this business outlive me? At what point should we begin to look at a business outliving us? Because, we want to say we have built the business, it's had impact in our own lifetime. What about the next lifetime for the people coming over?
If you listen to my intro, I gave three basic components. I said sustainability. I talked about scalability. I talked about long-term impact. I started by saying that most people go into business
for short term.
What will I eat? How will I pay my school fees?
Inflation is not joking.
How will I pay my rent? So if you go into business, which is what most of us go when we are starting, that's our mindset. It's not very broad. It's just within what we can do. But to answer your question, for me, anybody wants to go into business, when you're talking about legacy, it should start from the beginning. When you begin to think about legacy from your foundation, it gives you a wider perspective in terms of your planning, in terms of your strategy alignment, in terms of everything you're going to do. That also help you in terms of your collaboration and your synergy. So if I'm thinking today, we started our business about 10 years ago, and when I started, like I said, I had kids in school, university. I've got children university, and the first thing that comes, the three global heroes, one of the best things that can happen to this nation. They're coming to shape this nation.
Okay.
Right. So the first thing that came to me was, how do I pay my school fees? How do I pay my rent? How do I meet my bills? But as things went on, gradually, we're scaling gradually and celebrating our little wins. It just occurred to me, as you begin to move, you're now navigating and meeting people. One of the things that help you to grow your business is a kind of inner circle you surround yourself with. Okay. Right? If you don't want to play with the shark, don't want to be a shark and you're playing with the toad, you can never be and never have the mindset of a shark. So one of the things that happen is the environment you find yourself and also the people you associate with. Now you start small, but over the period of time, because of the people you associate with, your inner circle, your desire, your passion begins to expand. Your eyes capacity begins to expand, and before you know it, you see yourself because they've been an innate desire from onset of wanting to. That's why I said always talk about legacy from the beginning. It's just that most people don't even know what is legacy business from the beginning.
Can we explain to?
I think you were first there.
No. So can we even explain? To everyone who's listening, because everybody, when you look at the business that you are building, if I look at the man who is selling small chops or the woman who is selling clothes, they want that business to grow. There is that inner desire for a business to grow, because you can't be waking up night in the morning in Lagos with all the hustle and don't want it like, okay, out of this I've been able to do something, build house, buy land and all of those things. at what point, because it's almost like a mindset thing.
Yeah.
So when you said at the beginning, when hunger is catching, sir, explain. No, 25 years is no joke.
Let me say something. Yeah, right. In the pursuit for career and business growth, most time when you start out for business, you can't really tell how far you can go.
True.
Some of us, because of fear, our past, a lot of things that have happened, so we don't even have the foresight of where we're going to. Maybe we just start. Now, let me bring it down to the small business person on the street.
I call them growing business.
Yes, the growing business, the small shops, the plantain seller, or whatever. What brings us back? The mistake people do. It's like sometimes when I take a ride with Uber, the Uber people, any of them, I keep telling them, I said, most time you don't even know who you are dealing with.
True. Very true.
The customer you're looking for in quotes, sometimes you have a picture of the kind of customer you're looking for. He must come with one exotic car. He must dress very big and that. And sometimes those that are very rich in quote don't make noise. Wealth don't make noise. They're very simple. Simplicity. Right? And they come into your car. You don't even know that is a multi-billionaire, somebody who has streams of income in your car. And the attitude.
You can say that again.
The person you're carrying has the capacity to buy you 4 cars.
But there is that thing that so if you have the capacity to buy 4 cars, why are you taking my car?
That's a mistake. At times you don't feel like driving.
Okay.
At times I don't feel like driving. I just want somebody to drive me. I just want to have the leisure of having fun. Somebody just drive me and I just talk to somebody. Sometimes you don't even go with your driver. You just want a different experience entirely. And here you go, you pick the cab. And in your car, you just want to have fun. And, sometimes I always tell people that your future is in your conversation. Yeah. Your future is in people's conversation.
I should ring a bell for that.
Yeah.
Let me do that.
Please ring. Your future is people's conversation. You don't know where conversation is going on about you right now in board. There are conversations that can be going on around for me right now in UK, London, America, everywhere. There's something they taught us about in the business community, and that thing stuck in my mind. The VCP of business relationship. Now they talk about the VCP. They said the V is visibility, and I posted something this morning. I said, I said growth is visibility plus value.
Growth is visibility plus value.
So you're talking about growth. The first thing, what you're doing now is just visibility. Now, everybody wants visibility.
True.
Right. But what will bring the growth? Visibility brings you to the platform, but visibility will not sustain you. Right. What sustains you is the value.
The value exchange.
The value exchange you have, the value addition and the value creation. So the person selling the plantain or selling whatever they are selling, I come to you the first time, and the way you welcome me, in intention I might just buy very small. The way you welcome me, the way you treat me. If you give me that warm welcome, warm reception, the chances I will leave my house in Lekki or leave my house wherever I'm staying, even though there are 1,001 plantain people I want to drive down to a bit. I currently barb somewhere. I've barbed with that guy for 20 years. I started barbing with that guy when I was his boss. His boss was my client. And then I was in the insurance banking sector. So his boss was my client. I started barbing with them. So when the boss left, he handed over the business to the guy. I barbed when I was a young guy. I got married. My first son is 22 years, a graduate, works today. He's working already today. They all barb there. My second son, Bob, that is 19.
You are
so for 20 years,
customer that they should take care of.
For 20 some, over 25 years, I've been barbing with the same guy. I travel. Every time I want to go out, my wife will say, you live in an estate where you can always go somewhere. But I don't know what attracts me to the guy. I just keep going from
the guy just was
because of customer care. I have that customer experience. I feel important. I feel cared for. He gives me attention. And sometimes when I travel out and I go to barb and I'm even paying more than what I pay in my barbing salon, I don't get those values. He gives me he's not in a hurry when he's taking care. I didn't start that now when I'm now known, when people want to know me.
He built with
He built a relationship when I was nobody, very young man, not married. And today that relationship. So sometimes it comes with a value you give, your character, how you appreciate this. So I see something, a VCP brings the visibility. And the next thing is the C, where we talk about your competent and character. Some people have competent in what they're doing, but their character drives away their customer. So as long as customer keep coming and you keep driving them, it will be difficult for you to grow.
Client relationship 101.
Let me give you something. I have a client.
Yeah.
I've managed that client today for about close to 20 years. We started with that client when that client was doing business with us and he was giving us like 50,000.
50,000 naira.
Then 20 years ago, 50,000 was something.
Yeah.
And then I was still working for a company then before I move on to do my own business. 50,000. And fast forward, today we do business over 200, 300 million. And they are multinational. I don't know anybody. I don't have contact. The people have this thing that you want. I don't have a contact.
You must know somebody.
No. The one thing I held on to was customer service, looking for my cutting edge. What we know how to do best. I couldn't compete with the big companies. With the little one I had, I kept relationship with those clients. Very close relationship with them. I am very, very prompt to any of their needs and any of their services. At any point they ask me, even when they don't have the money to pay, I make sure that they have the service that they want. I go out of my way to care for them. And because I did that, you know what
They'll move you along.
There's something they call, sewing into people emotional bank accounts.
Yeah, a lot of emotional banks.
I just saw that deposit there. So every time they are looking for somebody who can attend to them, give them full attention, and doesn't feel as if he has arrived, they will come to me. And there are times where the business, I'm not supposed to get that business. And when the decision makers just looked at it, who did you give this business to? They said, no, we didn't give it to Mr. Tom. I said, please take it back to Mr. Tom. Take it back to. I just sit down and I always see a mail to do this and to do this. All because we pay attention to our customers. We treat our customers, regardless of their level or their strata, every customer is equal. No customer is better than the other because they all give us value. And we give them solution. As solution architect, we give them solution. And the more solutions you give, the more
you smile to the bank. Now, this is a lot to unpack. But here's what I see. There's a cost to relationships that a lot of us don't know about, right? In keeping, you have kept, that Baba has kept you. You didn't even keep the Baba. The Baba
he's still keeping me.
He's still keeping
collecting
you.
the money.
He has
up to my children.
I don't understand. That is a lifelong customer relationship.
Yeah.
Now, and this speaks to, and I like the fact that you have used the Baba as a point of contact to a lot of other businesses who sometimes feel that what they're doing.
Let me just ask something here.
Yeah.
You know, you're trying to address these, how do you call them? This, what do you use for them?
MSMEs, growing businesses.
I like the word growing.
It's growing.
It's
growing business. Right. We don't need to say small businesses here.
I'm saying something.
Yeah.
This young guy then was in school. We encouraged him to go back to university. He went to school. You know, when it was time for him to expand, I talked about sustainability
and scalability
at this point. When it was time for this guy to expand, he didn't have the money. All he did was to share the idea with us, share the vision with us, few of us. And what we told him, we asked him, how high can you jump?
I like that.
And we started telling him that because of the kind of clients you're beginning to attract, don't go to where you want to go to, because if you go to that place, most of them will drop. We encourage him to go to somewhere, very good environment. And we told him what we wanted. And let me surprise you, a lot of us invested. We gave him money that we didn't collect back.
Thank you.
We gave him money. Today, I've never turned back to ask him that money we gave. We gave him money we didn't collect back. We don't just give him money. We give him business insight. We help him put process. So if I walk into the salon today, I'm turning my eyes. This light is not good. This is not good. Replace it. There's a modern light that you can put now that your customer will be happy. This seat, it does not meet the kind of client you need. He says, I don't have the money. Get the cost of the money. We'll help you get the chair. So that's the way we've been able to support this guy. And today is a global business where you go. If I tell the kind of people that walk into that place, commissioners, senators.
So I'm going to have to interview that Baba.
I wish the guy know that I'm here. Yeah.
No. Now, so here's the thing that I see. I like the fact that we're using him as an example of what works, of what can work, right? So that when people are seeing their small chops, their shoes, or the things that they are selling that looks like, would this bring me to something? It's bringing him to something. Now, in all of the things that you have said, one of the things that I have pointed out is the fact that the Baba is able to listen to you. There's a challenge with a lot of business owners. We don't like to listen. What do you think is the problem? And I'm sure you've come across that.
We don't like to listen because
we say, you have not done what I'm doing. Why are you advising me?
Like I say, because we are ignorant. We lack knowledge. It's often said that, and John Maxwell will say that you can never grow beyond your level of lead. You don't have knowledge. When I started my business, this idea I wanted to own my own business, be the CEO. Today I tell people you hardly will know I'm a CEO. I choose the word business strategist because I didn't want to answer the name CEO.
He's chief responsibility officer. So
that business strategist, when I appear, people don't even know that he's a CEO of that company. However, when we started this business, you're talking about leading organization group. We started this business. It was all about me. It's all about how much will I make. But because of the circle of people, thanks to BNI that I got exposed to, thanks to Harvard Business School. In Harvard Business School, I think one of my lecturer was saying something. We went in there. He said something that touched me. He said it's all about how much you learn, and that one of the key places, one thing people fail to understand about learning, it's connectivity, ability to build social capital. And that was very phenomenal to me. Social capital. You can have all the knowledge, you can have all the competence, but if you don't have the people, you don't have the platform, your voice will just go silent. Your voice will go silent. I came to this place because you met me somewhere, right? I never had intention that I would be here. You met me somewhere, and somehow something connected, and you invited me here. In my program this year, if you ask me if I was going to be in this, I would say no. It's not in my program. It's not in my goal for the year. And that is how right positioning yourself, always adding value and being yourself. Because sometimes, like I said, your future
is in the conversation.
Yes.
And yes, your future to being here was in the conversation you had with somebody else.
Yes. I don't know who is listening to you.
For some reason, I was seated beside you and I was looking at you like it. I said you. And it's me that was just you.
Right? So what I'm saying here is that when I started this business, at first I was thinking about like school fees, house rent. Those were the things that were disturbing me that time. I just want to meet those bills, right? It isn't about the flashy cars. I just wanted to meet those bills and give these children the best of best, because growing up, we struggled through in life. We struggled through in life to build structure for ourselves, to become the voice. Today, everyone wants to hear the voice. But like I said, 10, 15 years ago, there was no voice.
Which voice?
We're building the voice intentionally. So this thing has to do, it's not an accident.
It's a work.
Growing a leading or growing an organization or growing
a business
that will grow, that will scale. It's not
a walk
it's not a walk in the park. It's not a wish. It's not accidental. It's intentionality.
No. If you say
intentionality,
if you say intentionality, is still is no sleep at night, waking up and looking at and sweating and like ha. We cannot shut down. It signals on 91.3. We're discussing. The topic is long, but let me break it down in layman terms. It's discussing expanding your business, the growth of your business, expanding it and ensuring that what you're doing counts. Now, at what point does growth not work? Because we can build it, we can do everything, and the growth is not growing.
Yeah. For me, if the growth is not working and not growing,
Yes.
it's communicating something.
Okay. Is it communicating us to shut down or
It's
to
not
pivot?
communicating you to shut down. What he's saying is look inward again, look at your business again, review your business again. Look for people who have done this business. And that's why I always tell every businessman, have a mentee, a mentor, an accountable partner. Now, sometimes we see in our own lenses, we think in our own lenses, but there are broader lenses, diverse lenses to think. You know, a man said that every problem has 1 million, minimum of 1 million solution.
Yeah.
But most time we try to solve problem after 1, 2, 3. That's the end of it. So what you say is not growing might just be that all you needed to do was just to tweak something, or change your process, or maybe your strategic direction, or maybe look at your market audience
And what
right?
they want.
What they want.
What
Because
they
like
need.
I always tell people that we are not called out to everybody. It's a marketplace for you. It's a target audience for you. And sometimes if you don't identify this target audience, you don't know who are the people that need your voice, need your service, need your value proposition. You might just be running around. I mean, while your market is waiting for you. So there are times where if is not growing, well, if you let me use the word, this is not growing. Let me use the word growing. It doesn't mean that the business will not grow. What it means is just stay inward, review your business again, realign your priority again, and maybe see what you can do differently from what you were doing before. And sometimes when it gets to that point when the business looks as if it's not moving, it might be an opportunity for you to go into collaboration or synergy.
Okay.
Early part of last year, I was just tired of doing something. You know, they said these days they said end multiple streams of income, not multiple stream of struggle. Because there's what we call multiple stream of income, and there's another one we call multiple streams of struggle. And that day I will tell you, call me to come and tell you what is multiple stream of struggle.
What's the multiple streams of struggle first?
Not today. That's not what we came for today, right? Okay. And you know, we have this mindset as Nigerians that I must own the business.
Yeah,
I must own the business. But somehow, as you begin to move, I just said something today. This is collaboration.
Yes, it is.
We connected. And this has given me a platform. I have opportunity to have partnership outside the country, in US, in Europe. And how did that come about? We just had a conversation with somebody, and the person asked me, do you have your company outside the country? I said no. If it was before, I would not answer that question with a positive mind, because I would think the person want to come and carry my company. And after our discussion, the person said, can I be your partner to manage this company abroad? And you know what that did for me?
Yes.
It opened up foreign earnings for me. I'm not based in US or UK. I can travel there, but this person is based there. He goes, I give everything about my company, is one handling it, and he makes money for me in foreign currency. Money, foreign currency. He takes a share and gives me my share. I'm in Nigeria and I'm making money in foreign currency. How did I get to do that? It's collaboration and synergy.
But I like the way,
because
when the pound your voice went up, the pitch went up like this.
Oshodi, what happened here was knowledge. I had knowledge. So sometimes business is not growing because there's no knowledge, there's no strategic insight. So there are times when your business is not growing.
It's just like the person who is selling bread and they were going. There is synergy between the both of them, because the moment you see
complementary,
it's
complementary. Have you noticed some of this big? Go and read about some of these multinationals. You find out that they have subsidiaries
everywhere
in all their supplementary product. Instead of they going to buy it, they keep opening subsidiary companies because they want to bring their customer into one stop shop. Once you give an opportunity to lose a customer to look the other way, if the other person can take care of him very well, you will lose that company, that client. So if you ask me today, I run a business and my client will say, I want to do this real estate. I say, I can help you.
You say yes first.
Yes, I can help you. You know what I do? Because I have friends in the real estate business. I tell people I'm a master connector. Yes. Whatever you want, call me. You want somebody in radio, you want a doctor, and that's the way your client will appreciate you. So
because
if you
you're
want
taking away their headache.
yes. If I want a real estate, as I have one, and really I have one, I will call my friend who are in real estate. I say, guy, please, I have a good client. Go and take care of this person. So sometimes, like I said, relationship is a place of technical competence.
Okay, so first with technical competence, we'll come back to that. Oshodi, you're doing a good job, but this your guest mouth is sweet. It goes a bit toast me, madam is at home, madam is at home, madam and boys are at home. I'm beg.
It's not toasting, no.
But when I actually
50 years of
toasting,
pain.
No,
Pain.
it's sweet pain now.
Pain. It doesn't sweet pain then. Oh yeah, pain of not having the money, being turned down, where the doors are shut against you, where people can see where you're going to, where people can accept you. But one thing that stood out for us was the fact that we had a picture of the future.
Oh shit! So he's not doing personal to aspire. It's something that he has lived, right?
You keep that picture there.
Even when the picture is not picturing.
Even when it's not picturing, just keep it.
Okay.
Excellence is a journey. It's not a destination.
Okay. Madam Oshodi, I like this guest. I'm inspired. Thank you so much. It's because of you I'm doing this hard work. So you has to take notes because you're my ROI. Now, we see pain, right? We see pain. And a lot of times, for a lot of startups, for a lot of growing businesses, we see the pain. How do we celebrate our small win? Because there's something you said at the beginning that I picked. Celebrating your little wins. How do we celebrate our little wins when it doesn't look like it? And I ask this because every person who has a business, who wants to own a business, who desires to have a business, right? Or who wants to work with a business owner. And, sometimes we make it look easy.
Yeah.
Because, again, they don't see the scars. Yeah. They don't see they just see the aha.
They see the star.
They see the star. The star with the scars at the back. Now, how do we encourage and genuinely encourage people to journey on as they celebrate their little wins?
Let me tell you something. Like I said, every great business begins with a step.
Yeah.
And I'm this person. I'm a very strong sticker of the fact that I tell people celebrate every little win you make. If I sit down today and I'm trying to create my vision statement, just creating vision statement and maybe the values and key things alone, just creating those vision statement and the mission statement of the organization, I will celebrate it because that's the beginning of the journey. Okay. If you can see it within yourself, even when it shows up, you won't recognize it. You won't. So, to young businessmen, for my first 1 year, if it is 20,000 naira, a lot has gone in for me to make. If somebody trusts me enough, do you know what it means as an entrepreneur? Nobody knows your name. Nothing. It's not about when you're working for a company and they have the goodwill there, and from that goodwill you go and bring 20 billion. You think you're good. Come outside and come and pay the fuel. Come outside and come when you don't have fuel in your car and your car cannot move, and someone is giving you an appointment in a jar. You need to go there. We jump the bus. Right, so when I get somebody trusty enough to give you 20,000 for something that is your brainchild, you know what I do? I'll go and cool somewhere and take my bottle of Coke. Yes, I first appreciate myself.
Okay.
Hey. Before I get home, take a very cool bottle of drink and tell bros, you have done well. Now, if I celebrate myself for that 20,000, what it means is that I'm positioning myself for the next. The moment I'm happy doing 20, somehow I'll come back with a burning desire that if one person believed me in 20, somebody can believe me for 200. All you need to do is just little step. You want to make 2 billion. Don't trouble yourself so much. Start with the 200,000. From 200,000, don't bother how it will come. Just be at your job, be at your best. Before you know it, from 200 you make 2 million. Once you get to 2 million, celebrate it. You are getting close. Very soon you make 20 million. And I don't get bothered. Like I said, put your eye on the scoreboard. Over a period of time, you find when you start making 2 billion, you won't be able to explain it. You won't even know how you got there. So for me, every little successes, celebrate it.
So does that lead us to you finding your voice? Because you help people find their voice. What you have just done now is to tell us to celebrate ourselves, right? So tell us to celebrate ourselves from the 20,000 naira. No, wait, from the 5,000, from the 1,000 naira to 5,000.
From nothing.
From nothing.
Yeah, zero account. You open the account, you stay 1 month, nothing has entered. Then just of a sudden, somebody trusts you after 50 rejections, and somebody trusts you enough to give you 20,000 naira. I will not sleep that night. Yeah, 20,000. I will not sleep. I will celebrate it. I will be happy with the hope that, oh, I found my voice. When you help people find their voice, it means you help them achieve what they thought was not possible. What they couldn't, they were not clear about. It was so ambiguous. It wasn't clear. They just couldn't figure it, but they just pushed. They just plunged into it and just dared to start. And in the process of daring to start, they started getting clarity. Now, 2 things I just want to put here. I don't know if we have time.
Almost, but go ahead.
If you're ever thinking of going to 3 components, you're ever going to think of building a business that will grow, outlift you, and make a lasting impact, you must have what we call strategic direction, the vision and strategic direction. For me, no business will work without a vision. If you can't see it, what will people give you money? How will people support you? Sometimes, let me tell you something. Just staying with friends to share your vision is enough for somebody to give you that 200 million you are looking for. You can write all the business plan, but if you don't know how to communicate it, that business plan will not give that 200 million. Because sometimes you find yourself in an environment where you don't even know who is who, and you're speaking. So the first thing in building a leading organization that has growth mindset is, one, have that vision. Cast the vision.
Even if the vision is just one line.
Cast it with a strategic direction. Because you can cast a vision, and if there's no strategic direction, that vision will die.
Wait, if there's no direction, so what should be a strategic direction in 1 minute?
So I have a vision. I have this radio station.
Yeah.
Who do I want to reach? There are different radio stations with different expressions.
Yes.
Get your expressions. I traveled to a place just a few weeks ago, and when I got there, I saw that this hotel has 3 different expressions. So I was like, why do we have the same hotel but different expressions?
Different services.
Interesting, the reception, and that touched me a lot. The receptionist told me something. He said the first one there is for those who want to flange. Use the word flange, want to enjoy
themselves.
So you have snookers, you have swimming pool, you have everything there. He said the other ones are the Gen Z. The second one is for the Gen Z, the night. He said the third one
is for quiet
people. Businessmen. People want to fly in, they want quietness, they want privacy, they want that. I said, please give me that one. Meanwhile, all my friends were saying we should go to that one that everybody is going to.
No,
me. I need a place that is quiet, that I can create, I can think, and I'll meet the kind of people I want to. I can walk to that place and get my leisure and get my fun, but I need a place that is calm, an environment that will help me find
my voice. That the pounds will come in.
I'll help me find my voice and enjoy myself. So vision and strategic direction is critical. The next thing I want to talk about, because I don't have time, it's about people. When I talk people, the greatest problem most people have
is people.
Is how to manage people.
The cost of it all.
Because you're going to have different
people. You're going to be different people.
Clusters, demograph, and every group has a voice. The Gen Z have their voice. The millennial has their voice. The tradition have their voice. If you don't understand their voice, you can't understand their traits and the value they can bring to your table. So you'll be confused.
So who are you looking for exactly?
So most time, the challenge why business don't grow is because we don't know how to manage people. And sometimes when we're even employed, it's different between having talent and skilled talent. Right? So key it's about the vision.
Mm-hmm.
If you're to grow your business and organization. Second, I want to put here is the people. And the third one is the process, system, and structure.
Okay, then. I have 2 more minutes to go, and it's been an amazing 45 minutes gisting with you.
45 minutes already.
Hey, when I was selling markets this morning, you did not know. Now, in one minute, before we wrap up, please fast forward.
Okay.
Now, you are here right now, and thank you so much. Thank you so much. If you look back 25 years ago, give me one thing that you have seen across different businesses that you have seen when you are in that calm moment, in that service apartment, alone, thinking and calm. What have you seen so far?
For me, what I see is a solution architect.
Okay.
We're born into this. I hear people say nothing good can come out of Nigeria. And anytime I hear that word, I just laugh. I don't need to be in London. I don't need to be in Britain for things to work.
No.
What keeps me going and kicking is how can I contribute my quota, my value to changing this nation, and also bringing solutions to some of the things we're having. Beyond this nation, how can we become a voice globally? How can we change things globally? So that is what keeps me kicking. That's what keeps me in business. And every day I'm saying, where are we today? Where are we tomorrow? Where are we going tomorrow? And because of that desire to keep being a solution agent, right? And the mistake people do, I tell people that value flows in the, currency flows in the direction of value. Currency flows in the direction of value.
Okay.
So the more the value,
the more the currency,
will come.
The more the different
so
currencies.
we keep giving the value to people, and currency will come. I'm thinking about the currency now, but currency will definitely come when value.
Okay, so what is the major mistake your guests would advise for any upcoming never to take? So this is what we're going to do, because my time is up, and before Oriza comes in, we would upload this conversation on YCC Comes on YouTube. Currently it's on Facebook. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And to everyone who's listening, thank you to Adeshola Balogun for making this happen. Thank you to every member of the BNI Sapphire for I have come and the you know
peace.
I've come out to drag you out. So we come your way again next week Saturday. Signals Marketplace is 10 to 10:15. All people pitch their businesses, and to everyone who's listening, thank you for